Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, innovating, and amazing Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one and only Master Propaganda Heroes like Defender of the Fatherland, off here to a 1v1, or a 2v2 actually, on Campbell's Convoy, where so much soup was lost. One of the great tragedies. In the south here, we got Mr.Howe and R.Zirkus, or Mr.Howe. I don't know, I'll get me Mr. Master Howe, so I'm just going to call him Mr.Howe, I think. We're finding here for the German army, Deutschland, here with the 21st Panzer Division, with straight into Mechanized here for Mr. Howe. As for R.Zirkus, we'll have seen northeastern stands, Havoc and Barry Chuckles, finding here for combined American-British task force here. British 1st Armoured Division, supported here by United States 1st Infantry Division. We got here an immediate choice of armor here for Havoc, with a Jeep racing forwards here, swiftly pushing ahead the terrain, and there you go, immediately engaging German troops with each 30 cal there mounted on the back. German Panzers find back, of course, slamming through the front wheel, or the front there. Second Jeep arriving though here, off to a classic double Jeep start, until hopefully that gets left. Pushing in here, as always, big hearty thanks to my patron supporters for the continued generous support of the Propagandacast, and a big hearty thanks to those who keep commenting and liking, helps out immensely. So Jeep pushing in here, Panzer goes down to just 3 men, heavy damage inflicted. We got another MG42 on the way from Mr.Howe, top of the skeleton card, so very support weapon heavy start. Definitely something I'd always recommend a bit of caution with, and you typically want at least some infantry here. So we'll have to see this works out for Mr. Howe. Pioneers pushing in the centre up north here, the sappers are busy as Barry Chuckles is sort of just not really doing much. As we can see there, Mr. Howe supporting R.Zirkus. Of course, to the extent you're working close with a teammate, this can work, and of course your teammate, crucially, is providing infantry. Otherwise, again, there's definitely too many risks. I feel like with an MG42 like that, we can get outmaneuvered and dealt with. North they can, crowd seizing terrain, but about being set upon here by British forces as they spot it. And Flitzer's just going to get out of there because he's utterly unarmed, except for his binoculars, and, well, they don't do a lot of damage unless it gets very close. Second, then pushing back to Ketten card, south point here, sappers grabbing the point. So a bit of back and forth here, but so far the Germans are sort of diving through the centre, a bit of pressure on the flanks, but they're primarily focused on the main road here, whereas the Allies going a bit more broad here. Of course, Havoc does have a mobile squad here to deal with that. Perhaps pretending he's the SAS with their heavily overloaded Jeeps. Desert Raiders there, long range desert group there. Ooh, got the cannon crack. When are they ever going to add that? And for that matter, the Italian equivalent, the Sahariana units, or something like that, I can't remember. They basically had these stripped down armoured car hulls with autocannons mounted on them. Fun fact. Second round's going here for Havoc, though. He's putting 474 supporting here. Mr. Howe yet to sort of pick any sort of infantry. I'm guessing he's saving up here, either for the Panzer Grenadier Company or the Luftwaffe Company, and then saving for the Jaegers or Panzer Grenadiers. But he's clearly not going for Grenadiers, that's clear. Okay, this is the Panzer Grenadier Company machine being flanked with the Pioneers rushing in to assist. Half-tech Panzer being busy. Up north, bit of probing, but hitting a mine here. Definitely risky. Very risky, and I definitely not recommend this. I feel like Mr. Howe is relying a lot on just sheer luck on that one. And by luck, I mean the opponent not walking in on him. Not RNG kind of luck, but, you know, luck. 250 after pushing in here, riding down the section here. Really diving in there. Jeep's almost... Oh, dear, what's going with the Jeep there? Weird pathing, but somehow fortune smiles upon Havoc as just R.Zirkus doesn't descend upon it. Machine gun there, push back, does run to the point neutral. We do get Panzer guns now here for Mr. Howe. Thumbs up to that. South side here, Panzer moving forwards. Sappers they're retreating. Or scouts retreating. Ralph's coming up. We got the infantry support center here for Havoc. So, guessing another Panzer Grenadier squad as soon as the first one is done here for Mr. Howe. I imagine he's going to go for a lot of them. I'm also guessing Achtgards, but he could also go for the Stug D Colin with Starstorm. We'll have to see. There you go. First Panzer Grenadier squad ready. British forces moving in. This is the centre here under Barry Chuckles' command. South they're being gobbled up by German forces. Keep diving in. We got the machine guns on the move here. Got an MG-35 as well here now for R.Zirkus. As for Mr. Howe, we do get that second Panzer Grenadier squad, just one to reinforce other units first, and we even get off. No, he cancels it for an officer's quarters. Interesting. I think he'd go for the Panzer Escort first, then the attack, but perhaps he's planning something else. Hard to say here. It's definitely to some degree a bit of an ambitious strategy, though definitely also risky. We got Armoured with the 250-9 armoured car. Panzer is their routing, which would replace the 2-2 as the war went on. That's a bad fact there and there. Give a second Panzer Escort now following up here after the officers' quarters. Heavy fighting here above the ruins here in the center, though, or north center here. You see there Mr.Howe getting caught in a bad spot. His machine gun there again. Ill supported is quickly dealt with. Wipe a Barry Chuckles. He's going to grab it here. Panzer will try and rush in. Keep it off it, but it's looking really risky here for Mr.Howe. And again, we sort of see the risks of, like, you know, sending machine guns like this. He might be able to put a bung grenade here. Well, yeah, that's not going to happen then. Almost got the machine gun here, obviously wiped out, but that was pretty bad there for Mr.Howe. In the south here, Captain forced back. We got the 250-9 diving out for the Raft Squad here. Need to retreat. Well, whoever's left. This was just a poor auto. North here, machine gun moving in, backed up a Pioneer. Diving in with the Jeeps.
Our victory point is being
So we got the second Panzer Escort ready here. Medics on the way there for Mr.Howe. Armoured car diving in there for the Germans. Allied forces starting to really turn the tables here on the Germans. And everybody else building up more of a victory point advantage now with the triple cat going on here. Second Panzer Escort now veterans 1 ripping through the section. We'll have to see, of course, what he's planning. This will be the Outguard, will be Stugs, Half-Tracks, Nebelwerfers, Stug D's for the Stummel, or Stosswaffen. There's quite a few options here that he could sort of, like, you know, decide to pick up on, so we'll have to see. There you go, Panzer swing through the center here. Barry Chuckle definitely not ready for that. Let's... Oh, actually, I've got to pop his respect and R.Zirkus. So there we got flak feeling for R.Zirkus. North side here, Mr.Howe pushing forwards. Barry Chuckle there with a mortar. He's actually gone for Air&Sea. They're a rear side of not Indian artillery. Thumbs up to that. Got 2 machine guns. One, of course, is an MG42. He's got a mix of infantry, mortars, and sappers on top of that. Going for the stewards here. Mr.Howe needs to withdraw his Panzer grenadiers before they get absolutely eradicated. We got a plethora of grenades here, which mostly damage the German troops around the Allies. Armor car flanking there, trying to maybe take out those Jeeps once and for all here. But Havoc, can he manage to get them out of the range here? We got machine joining in here, but it's been flanked by sappers. Armor car, though, takes out both Jeeps, but about to race in here to the anti-tank section. South side here, German machine moving about there. Mr.Howe's MG4 to the withdraws, avoiding being handed over to the British. Chaffee out, though, knocks out the 250-9. Havoc shows no mercy to the Germans. Panzer Squad moving forwards here. Hectic stuff here. R.Zirkus is yet to pick a battle group. Panzer Pioneer there. Very low on health. Definitely pushing us like a bit. They're flat filling out. And we also got the Panzers rushing in here. Barreling down the main road. Step on it, Otto. You have a mechanischer Panzer to stop. You know, light run. Not run into heavies. Finishing in the Chaffee up north here. Continue dueling here between Barry Chuckle and Mr.Howe. We got the sword light chain down the way for Barry Chuckle. Commandos have been selected, but yet to pop in. Machine gun getting flanked here as we got a heavy swing here by Havoc in the south, but the flak feeling is quick to put the jackboot down on that. Chaffee rushing southwards, bit exposed here. Panzers though moving through the terrain. They are Panzerbüchse. Up north here, Panzer being focused on the British forces. That's successfully forced them back here. Chaffee going for the flak feeling, but we got the Panzers ready. R.Zirkus is still up with the battle group. Selection. At this point, he's the only player for that one. More to force back. In fact, see Barry Chuckle's entire front line here undone by a single Panzer Grenadier squad. But there goes Stuart lighting around here, the M3A1. Biggest moving up, need to retreat those Panzer Grenadier in the south here. Panzer is pursuing here. Flak feeling and Panzer Grenadiers also on the move. Machine and Command Pack 40 here also setting out. There's a bit more of the Panzer Grenadier Company. We've got a second Pack 40 here for Mr.Howe, which definitely has me thinking he's probably going to hold out for a Panther, though, which might mean he's just going to go for the Arctop, but actually not build it, and certainly doesn't mean any. Certainly means no Stug D's and Starstorm. Like, at least. We'll have to see, of course. The fact is, like, you know, going for packs like that has me thinking it's going to be a stall for Panthers here. Some players do like stalling for them. Machine holding up the center. Pack 40 pushing southwards. Grand out there for Havoc, of course, planning with a bit more sharper anti-infantry work. North here, we got a build-up hit from Barry Chuckle. There's still a notable absence of commandos. Pack 38 there for R.Zirkus. Predecessor to the Pack 40. In North Africa, they don't have a lot of Pack 36Rs, which we've basically converted so it entered tank guns. Gun ambulance on the way there for R.Zirkus. We got a 6-pounder gun here for Barry Chuckle. And there we go. British MD-42 catching the German MD-42. Good shots there in the Greyhound. Almost got it here. Can Mr.Howe's Pack 40 finish it off? No, it does not finish it off here. Close call there for Havoc. Very close call. Outside here, German forces sweeping forwards, but we're noting here that R.Zirkus infantry is very low on health. He's obviously waiting for the ambulance, but even then feels a bit risky. Feels a bit risky. And there go. American artillery called in here. Up north, swinging here towards Mr.Howe's position. Some machine gun low on health. Needs to get out of there. Pack 40 also can't have position. Machine gun white. We got double packs opening here on the steward. But can they finish it off here? Up north here. Panzer's going for the sappers there. Mr.Howe's positioning definitely is risky, and I feel like with 2 Panzer Grenadier squads, it just doesn't have enough. Commander's inbound here for Bay Chuckle, over to Havoc though, and to Mr.Howe. Oh, he's actually gone for 3 now, that's an improvement. Thumbs up. He's got the arc card. Losing the second MD-42 is a big problem, and I think, again, highlights here that Mr.Howe does overextend his machine guns a bit too much. North here, Panzer catching the commanders that drop in. Getting a nice bomb grenade, the geballte Ladung.
A commando squad has been deployed.
And I'll quickly dispatch here. Still, trouble Wehrmacht Panzer goes there's, I think, good there for Mr.Howe. Just think that was going a bit sooner. I think going double packs like that was a bit risky. And of course, there's still the fact he's lost 2 MD-42s to the opponents. We'll have to see what's next. But again, it feels like it's going to be a Panther stall. We got support elements there. Might go for Stuks. Might go for Nebelwerfers. More likely Nebelwerfers. Comes the rushing in here. Rushing through to here from the steward. Pack 40s are joining in here. Gebalde in the MD-42. Could he get it wiped here? Oh! He does get it wiped. You could actually recapture it here from Barry Chuckle. The goose moves down to the next machine gun here. Force next to withdraw here. Tilly fires well there. Joining in. We could see the second machine gun wiped as well here by Mr. Howe. That'd be a huge turnaround. Gets back both machine guns here from Barry, but no, he doesn't. And so he needs to get that machine gun back, whatever the case. And we're seeing a 4th Wehrmacht Panzer Grenadier squad. Wow, you don't see that a lot. That's kind of expensive, but at the same time, definitely has the risk to be really, a chance to be really good there, but still, it's not something you see every day. Thumbs up, I'm definitely impressed by it. Pack engaging the 6-pounder gun. He's not making a run for that machine gun. I feel like this is a bit of an oversight. Obviously, wants to destroy the anti-tank gun, and I kind of get that, but definitely also wants that, you know, machine gun back. Oh, he's going to lose these at this rate, which is definitely going to, I think, undercut his gains. Yeah, we got the Grand rushing in. Here's second Pack 40 moving up. And white. Pioneers at least move up to grab back the machine gun, so sort of okay for Mr. Howe, but still losing a veteran 2 Panzer squad is definitely not ideal. We can get rid of the Pack of the Greyhound here. Again, there's a chance this might still somewhat work up. Got the Steward racing in here. South side, we got Havoc moving forward. The Allies are kind of actually on the back foot now here. Fun grenade clearing out the Vickers. German forces are probing through here. Barry Chuckle's position there. Go, we got another grenade here. Barry Chuckle has got nothing to chuckle about, as everything is just turning into chunks. He is certainly less Barry Chuckle and more Barry Chunks at this point, because all his units just get turned into them. Both machine guns there abandoned. If, you know, the Germans make off that, it's going to be extra awkward there. That's it. Mr. Howe doesn't have the force to, like, really capitalize that. And R.Zirkus there isn't quite keen on that. We've got BARs on there for Havoc. And there we go. Havoc might try and make a run for the machine guns. Yep, denying them here to the Germans. He's one of them. That's it. The Panzer's at ace level already. They might be able to do it. And again, that's one of the reasons, if you're going for Wehrmacht Panzers, you really want the officers' quarters, because it helps them scale so much faster. And once they get to, like, Vector 253, the Wehrmacht Panzer Grenadiers absolutely, like, you know, just hit like a ton of bricks on an express train from Berlin. So that's really hitting hard. Up north here, points being seized. Back here, a bit quiet for the Germans, Allied side of things. No further tech here as of yet. We've got a fair amount of champions there from Havoc. South side here, though, making good progress, exploring the German folks on the center here to sneak up and catching in the Pack 38 crew. Thumbs up to Havoc. Mortar fire landing in here. Got mortar optics out then, going for second one here. And back here to Barry Chuckle and over to R.Zirkus. Yeah, Chuckle. I mean, he's really taking some hits there. He's lost a good portion of his forces now. So thankfully the Germans aren't making any attempts to recapture that other machine gun, so Barry here can get it back. Small relief here for Barry. And I think Mr.Howe needs to be careful with his anti-tank guns. It's out here though. Made off with the Pak 38 here. Another good hold there by Havoc. Got a tech there for Barry Chuckle with the company command post. More tactics blasting away there. Back at base, nothing further here transpiring for the Germans. We have that support elements upgrade, but no Stukes and Nebel as yet here for Mr.Howe. And we got armor support for R.Zirkus with Flampanzers and command tanks in selection. Certainly command tank could be a pretty good addition. Provides a lot of utility. Wouldn't be a half bad to consider going for that one. There certainly would also be a good idea to have some tanks for it to command. Comes to the diving in, but here Mr. Howe I think is at risk of losing another Panzer Grenadier squad. Which is definitely, again, expensive to lose for the Wehrmacht at 340 man pop there. And that's another wipe. He's down to just 2 Panzer Grenadier squads now. And the game's over to capture 1 of his machine guns, so Mr. Howe there definitely has some slight hiccups. It's about to lose his machine gun again here to Allied mortar fire there. Commander's dropping in, machine gun there narrowly escapes. Really pushing us like the Mr. Howe. Really pushing it. British mortar there being hit by German mortar half-tracks. Panzer is probing about, Pak 40 ready here, and we got another LMG commander section out here for Barry Chuckle. South side there, German Panzer goes there under R.Zirkus command moving out. A lot of mortar fire we got. Those Ace Panzer Grenadiers still making short work of Havoc's GIs. That Pak 40 though is, I think, way too exposed there. Company command post still remaining silent here for Barry Chuckle, but that's probably due to a fuel shortage. Need to total this Panzer Guns. I mean, he loses Ace Panzer Guns now. That's going to be massive there for Mr. Howe. He definitely needs to like replace his infantry loss at some point. Back at base, nothing further happening in the south side here. Panzer Grenadiers under R.Zirkus command push back El Capitan there. Another wave of British forces here. Sappers went down there. Good wipe here by Mr. Howe. There's Pak 40 again. He really has, I think, a bad habit of like pushing his weapons team to the the very limits and then some beyond. To an extent it can work out well, but if you keep like exposed like this, you're really going to lose a lot of support weapons, and that's basically what's happening here for Mr. Howe. He definitely plays a bit too recklessly at times. Aggression is good, but if you start becoming too reckless, you start to suffer needless losses, which feels like what's happening here. Could take out the machine gun here and there, go bunkering on the other machine gun. This one's about to get wiped. This one almost got wiped. There you go. But there you go. Havoc moving in, so I don't think they'll be able to grab that ME-42 back. Got the Chappies diving in. You can see there, R.Zirkus pushing south, a bit exposed. We got the Panzer Main Commando, thumbs up. We got salvage kits, but no command tank as of yet. And we got a big sweep here for the center. Almost wiping out R.Zirkus Panzerjägers. He is exceedingly lucky. Actually, neither of those units got wiped. Very lucky. Got Mr. Howe there probing about in the north, a bit of cribbing about. And not much here though for Mr. Howe otherwise. Although it does look like he's gone for at least another Panzer squad to replace some of his losses, so thanks up to that. But again, my suspicion is very much he's just holding out for a Panther. Diving in over the Ace Panzer Grenadier. Making very short work of a lot of Allied infantry in the process. Got the Pak 38 that are supporting Havoc's forces. His Vanguard. And there you go, Matilda 9 there for Barry Chuckle, I believe. Yes, it is the Matilda 2. Victory points wise, the Germans also managed to take the Allies here. 322 versus 222. Chaffee's still doing good work here for Havoc, and let's pop back to Havoc and to Mr.Howe. Havoc probably going for the Sherman EC at this point. He doesn't have a tank depot either, so definitely likely just an EC strat now. Just like, oh, there we go, Panther out here from Mr.Howe, the Panzerkampfwagen 5 Ausführung D, which was the early model of Panther. That Panzer squad needs to get out of there. But he's definitely very committed to Wehrmacht Panzer Grenadiers. He is more than I think most other Wehrmacht players are. In fact, he's going back for 4th squad there of them as well. Thumbs up to that. I like that dedication.
A victory point is being overrun.
So there you go. Panther rolling forwards. Until 2, the rolling forwards as well here for Barry Chuckle.
Point is in enemy hands.
Going straight for that fuel point. Panther going at it as well there. Of course, we want to support it with infantry. Pioneers, they need to be careful. Panzer C's in the center and a bit further south here. Got a mix of weapons.
Territory sector lost.
And we got a 6-pounder gun here for Havoc, plus more riflemen. A lot more. Panther drawing here for Mr.Howe. He's also getting close to another Panther relatively soon as well. He wants it. He probably wants to. Like, if you're going for this kind of like, you know, Panther stall strategy, you're clearly intending to go for more than one Panther. We need to be careful with the flank. Panther's side armor is definitely not very strong. Just like it wasn't in the actual one, it was basically 30mm. Basically like any other medium tank. North here, Punch been catching the commanders there. Machine and their team, they're ripping through the anti-tank section, quickly pushing them back here. Good push here with Mr. Howe in the north. In the center, Panther, they need repairs. Bravo squad, they're taking a fire. We've got a steady push here as well by Barry Chuckle and Havoc across the centimeters north here, falling to German forces of the 21st Panzer Division, 3rd and 5th Panzer Grenadier Companies. In the south here, Panzer spotted the riflemen taking a bit of a beating there. And we got a bunker and machine gun, almost had it there, but fortune smiles, they're just briefly upon the Allies. Panther being repaired, but as noted there, it is heavily damaged. Bravo squad advancing in the south, Chaffee's moving forwards. Pack 4, here they're in a bit of trouble. I think getting a lot of mileage out of his champions. He's also going for the tank depot. I was definitely expecting him to just fill up for the EC8, so it's nice to see him on, you know, park expectations there. Wehrmacht Panzerung Force got the Cavalry Ladung here. One grenade. I was wondering what was it. It was basically just a Stielhandgrenade with a lot more grenade warheads wrapped around it. Just create a much larger grenade that way. It was used initially during World War I. Obviously got used in World War II. It was also used as an anti-tank weapon. Panther here with Panzer 3 there out of Mr. R.Zirkus going for the Matilda here. Barry Chuckle there, caught in a bad spot, but there you go. We got the rocket launcher here, slamming into the armor there. Panther's almost knocked out already. Brutal stuff there. Second Panther out there for Mr. Howe, but he may very well lose his second Panther. No. Managed to get his Panther out there. Close call though. Panther's in the middle of the road here. Easy targets there for American light tanks. German Panzer with machine gun and pushing back more of Havoc's forces. Looking rather rough here for the Americans and the British right now in the hot desert sands as the Germans are hauling in more and more armor. Second Panther, Model D, they're moving forwards. Bring up with its high velocity 7mm gun, which could penetrate the frontal armor of most tanks. The Baldilan there being fired off. And they're being repaired up again. More actually gun grenades in the first place there for Mr. Havoc. We also got another Panzer squad wiped here for Mr. Howe. He could of course replace it. He could also take up now. I suppose I'll just go for more Panthers. You could also go for Vespers and go for some artillery that way. Up north, the machine getting outflanked here as we got there. Barry Chuckle once more sneaking in. Thumbs up to that. Let's Got back to Barry Chuckles' perspective and to R.Zirkus. Flak feeling down. Absolutely combusted. We got grenades here en masse on the Chaffies. Panther going in here. Mr.Howe supporting here. Roman taking the south here. We could see here. Mr. Havoc lose a couple of light tanks here to the German Panzerkampfwagen 5. Got more light machine gun sections. While you rarely see a player commit heavily to them, but the thing is, they're quite good with those light machine guns. In particular, they got some training. They can really pack a punch. They're going forward here up north here. We got a German force moving forward into the anti-tank section there. Other Panther moving northwards. No sign of tech there for Mr. Howe. Some Starstorm I think could be a good addition here, to be honest. Amy's been pushed back. Pack 40 being forced off as well here. Still no command tank either here for R.Zirkus. Is he planning armored reserves perhaps? Hard to say that. At the end, well, it's definitely successfully pushed back the Germans by now. Things were looking rough for a while, but I was able to really turn this around nicely. Panther's veterans one by way up north here. Panzer there. Going at it. Ace level. They absolutely just tear through the Allies there. Beating through the storm of lead that the Allies unleashing upon them. South side here. Panther moving about. Commander section hanging out. Grabbing the eastern point as well. Big 195 is 257. Light machine gun section there on just poor Reginald, and he is forced to withdraw there.
We're losing a victory point to enemy action.
Let's see what is next here for Mr. Howe, obviously. And for R.Zirkus.
Forward with haste. The enemy has
Constantly met here, the machine gun fire, and a lot of angry Americans. Another 6-pounder gun here for Barry Chuckles. Actually going for assault flares. Neat ability. Definitely what you see a lot there. Personally prefer the naval artillery, but that's mostly because I just really like the sound and feel of it. Plus, it can really hurt an opponent, but artillery flares, honestly, is also, I think, a really good ability. But it is still fairly rare. But then again, overall, this kind of usage of air and sea battle group overall is quite rare, but it is quite impressive. Like, Barry Chuckles is committed, so 2 thumbs up. As for R.Zirkus, he's losing more and more forces. That does seem to be building up towards more, so hard to say what he's planning, but it's definitely giving me the sensation he might be moving towards armored reserves here. And, you know, bringing some bit bigger Panther, getting hit by anti-tankers on the flank here. Ooh, actual tank riding here by Mr. Howe. 2 thumbs up. There's just a Pioneer squad, not with a flamethrower. I think a Panzer squad heading up here would have been pretty great there for Mr. Howe. There you go. Oh, we actually got tank riding here. Woo! With the Panzers on the Panther. Hot diggity damn. 2 thumbs up. That's good. Panthering up the center. Got a Panther few more on the way for R.Zirkus. I'm guessing that's not armed reserves after all.
Victory point lost. The enemy has control.
South side here. Points being swept up there by Havoc. He's got a total of 3 Panthers. That is a lot of Panthers. Commanders on the Fahim machine there, trying to hold up some of the Allied force, but getting outflanked here as Barry Chuckles swoops in, but now he's being hit here by this sweeping in. Panzer gun ideas. Some of them, of course, running along on the Panthers, so there we go. Got the machine gun. Barry Chuckles, though, loses the Vickers K machine. Oh, dear. If that gets grabbed by the Panzers, that could get really uncomfortable there for him. Bomb grenade off here. I think he actually might bet off just grabbing the machine, getting close here. He's not going to pick up the Vickers K? Interesting. We got a 100 Germany here being engaged at the Pack 4. We got another Panther coming in there for Mr. Howe. Precision being overrun. Machine in there could be picked up again here. It's a brutal push here. Panther needs to, of course, keep the front armor towards here. The anti-tanks at all times. Not doing that. There is highly risk, but there you go. Panzer's going to sweep up here. But again, I think it had done more with that Vickers K. But anyways, we got Havoc's position being overrun. Panthers moving in here.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
It's a brutal push here. Devastating. We got Loiters called in here. They're on the Panthers. Oh! And Panther being hit by the RAF. Chaffee's fighting to the rear of the Panthers. German Dome was knocked out. Panthers moving forwards here as well. Panther down. I repeat, Panther down. Sherman down. 6-pounder getting grabbed here. Bama Panther being suppressed with a machine gun. Chaffee's damaged with an engine. Units being obliterated there as the rockets miss the Panther. What an absolutely demented assault there by the Germans. Left a lot of stuff in the wake there. And we got something that doesn't appear to be a Panther. It is an Achtrad. We actually got an Achtrad here out of Mr.Howe now. Interesting. To Havoc. And over to Mr.Howe. He's lost a lot though. He lost the Panther. He's lost a fair bit of infantry.
We're losing a victory point.
I'm guessing he's trying to use the Achtrad there, sort of a substitute for some of all the infantry losses he suffered. Not entirely sure that's the deal. You definitely should grab that because Ken, you should also like try and get these weapons back, destroy them. And of course some more infantry would also benefit Mr. Howe. The ones who do have left, like, you know, Ace Panzer Grenadiers. That's pretty good.
We're losing a victory point.
190 set, 5 Heavers 92. Germans are a bit low on victory points now. We got machine guns abandoned all over the place here. Grand Northern Pont with the Achtrad. Panthers any repairs. Guessing no armed reserves here though from R.Zirkus. Panther Division South has got the Hellcat running as well here, all climbing towards the sandy point here in the ruins. Well, not so sandy point actually. And there you go, Panther Division striking, forgot that Hellcat engaging. Panthers there slowly repaired. Arctrad's almost got the northern victory point here. We've got 194 versus 85. Ambulance, mortar haptic hiding out here.
Enemy ground forces have claimed a sector.
Back for the Allies. What is next here? We got another Matilda by the looks of it from here. Barry Chuckles. After pushing forwards up north, there you go. Wehrmacht has been caught with the commanders. Well, I think actually they got the second biggest case. Now they got double of them, which is definitely bad news for anyone caught on the receiving end there, which again highlights that Barry Chuckles really ought to pick that one up. We got Wehrmacht Panzers here from R.Zirkus sweeping in. We got incendiary strikes here from the 250 mortar half take here. We got bomb grenade and the commander. Oh! Almost had them what? They imagine they got what? They dropped both light machine guns. That'd been embarrassing. Top of tragic. But no, one man survives that encounter with the Gebaldeladung. South side here of Havoc has successfully pushed off R.Zirkus, completely routing the southern wing there. And we got a Vespa now, actually. A Vespa here out for Mr. Howe. Up north here, Panthers and Arctics moving forward. See, anti-tanks being overwhelmed here. Pioneers front as well. Here we got a Chaffee dumping any more there. Things are getting chaotic again here. Chaffee there flanking the Panther, but ends up the one getting flanked and crucially ends up in front of the Panther, which is typically not where you want to be in a tank engagement. Panther there. Dodging a shot from the Matilda because the Matilda is a terrible shot, it would appear. Chaffee gets away there. Sabs in chaos. Artillery fire raining down death here. 6-pound of Pack 38 there still from Havoc going. And we got the Vespa joining in. We got assault grenades being called in by R.Zirkus. Things are just so chaotic here. It's definitely tricky to keep track of things. Anti-tank guns here. They're blasting with the Germans. Hellcats joining in here. Panthers firing with the guns, obliterating poor Joey boy there. Vespa slightly withdrawing here. We got the assault grenades for the south here as Allied forces are laying claim to the center once more amidst a sea of wreckage and debris. North here. Got a sweeping advance here from Barry Chuckles, chuckling all the way. Down comes about to get murdered there. South side here, assault is going for the Ralph squad there.
We have them now.
Gebaldeladung. Shots there bouncing off the Panthers. 80 millimeters of slip frontal armor. Soldiers running through the Ralph squad here.
A victory point is being overrun.
Center being seized, but north is falling to the Allies. We've got 151-68 here. Panthers advancing there with the high velocity guns there. Hellcats return the favor. We got more Panzers here for Mr. Howe. His other squad here by the center is in the danger zone. Needs to withdraw them here. 151 to 61. Bomb grenade off. Oh, he's going to lose them. No. He survived. The rest obviously haven't. Soldiers there being overextended and pushed out. We got Mechanized assault now here for Mr. Howe, but his Panthers are already heavily damaged. They can't quite leverage as much. North side comes being gobbled up there by Barry Chuckles. 50 points left for the Germans versus the Allies, 151 here. Yes, we're getting ready for another volley there of 105mm howitzer fire. Blasting northern positions, Hellcat sweeping southwards. R.Zirkus seems to be run straight out of, well, armor really. He's basically down to a few infantry squads. 41 was on a 51 here. Out to Barry Chuckle and to R.Zirkus. 37. We got team weapon training and grenade packages for Barry Chuckle. We got the Actra Panthers and the Panther rushing for northern point here. 25 points, 23. 21. 19. 18. German situation is precarious. 15. Panther in trouble. We got the help. Chaffee spotting the Panther. 13. 12. Southern point falling here. Pack 40. There's going to do no good there against all that infantry. Panther's about to get knocked out. 10 points left. Panther down. Chaffee down. Then my Panther push back. Got 8 points left. Yeah, I think that's it. 6. And there you go. GG. Game over. Loss for the Germans. Victory for the Allies. A brutal, hard-fought battle with some pretty impressive pushes. But I do think at times Mr.Howe's force composition lacked something. At times could have done with more infantry sooner rather than later. Though I do like his use of Wehrmacht Panzergrenadiere. R.Zirkus, I feel like could have done more with this battle group, and certainly part of me would like to see some armored reserves there. And the Allies think just, played quite well. There certainly was close there for Barry Chuckle at times. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. You'll learn something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment, tell friends, tell family, and as always, you can support the Propagandacast by donating up later on Patreon. This is Imposing Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another episode. Bye, everyone.